Today, on the 29th of October 2025, we gather here in this heartfelt space to remember and honor remarkable souls who have recently left us, along with those whose legacies continue to inspire. Together, we'll celebrate their journeys and also reflect on WWE legend Will Ospreay's recent struggles that fans everywhere have connected with. Don't forget to subscribe and be a part of our growing family of remembrance and strength. Sara Lee, born June 7, 1992, was an American professional wrestler and television personality, best known for her time with World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. Hailing from Hope Township, Michigan, she gained national attention in 2015 when she competed on WWE's reality competition show, Tough Enough. Her determination, down-to-earth charm, and strong work ethic helped her stand out from the rest and ultimately win the competition. The victory earned her a WWE contract and marked the beginning of a promising wrestling career. Performing under her real name, Sara showcased both athleticism and heart inside the ring, earning the respect of her peers and the admiration of fans. She was known not just for her talent, but for her humility and her ability to connect with people, whether in the arena or beyond it. Her positive spirit and perseverance made her a beloved figure within the wrestling community. Tragically, Sara Lee passed away unexpectedly at the age of 30, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire. Her sudden loss was deeply felt throughout the wrestling world, as friends, fans, and colleagues shared heartfelt tributes honoring her life and character. Though her time was cut short, Sara's journey remains a powerful reminder of the passion, resilience, and determination it takes to chase one's dreams in the world of professional wrestling. Jorge González, best known to wrestling fans as Giant González, was born on January 31, 1966 in Paraná, Argentina. Towering at an incredible 8 feet tall, he became one of the most unforgettable figures in professional wrestling. Before stepping into the ring, González had a promising basketball career in Argentina, where his remarkable height made him stand out on the court. When his basketball career ended, he turned to professional wrestling in the late 1980s, a move that would make him a global name. González gained fame in the early 1990s with World Championship Wrestling, WCW, under the name El Gigante, before joining the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, in 1993. His debut at the 1993 Royal Rumble stunned fans as he towered over everyone in the ring. Later that year, he faced The Undertaker at WrestleMania 9, a match that, while not a technical classic, became iconic thanks to González's sheer size and commanding presence. Unfortunately, his wrestling career was cut short due to ongoing health problems. After retiring, his battle with diabetes and heart issues grew more severe, and on September 22, 2010, González passed away at just 44 years old. His death deeply saddened fans and colleagues alike. Though his time in wrestling was brief, Giant González remains a beloved and memorable figure, a true giant who left an enduring mark on wrestling history. Blackjack Mulligan, born Robert John Heck on November 25, 1942, was a towering figure in professional wrestling, both in size and influence. Standing 6 feet 9 inches and weighing over 300 pounds, he commanded attention every time he stepped into the ring. Mulligan began his wrestling career in the 1960s and quickly built a reputation as one of the toughest competitors of his era. Known for his rugged, no-nonsense persona, he often played the role of a fierce brawler who didn't back down from anyone. His signature move, the sleeper hold, became a fan favorite and helped him secure many victories throughout his career. Mulligan found success not only as a singles competitor, but also in tag teams, forming memorable partnerships with his son Barry Windham, as well as wrestling greats like Ernie Ladd and Greg Valentine. Over the years, he captured several championships, including the NWA United States Tag Team Championship and the WWF World Tag Team Championship. Beyond his in-ring accomplishments, Mulligan made a lasting impact as a mentor and promoter, helping to guide and inspire the next generation of wrestlers. His legacy was honored when he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2017. Blackjack Mulligan passed away at the age of 73, leaving behind a storied career and a legacy as one of wrestling's most respected and beloved legends. Antonio Inoki, born on February 20, 1943, in Yokohama, Japan, was a legendary figure who transformed the worlds of professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. He passed away in 2022 at the age of 79, leaving behind a remarkable legacy that spanned more than 5 decades. Inoki began his professional wrestling career in 1960 and quickly rose to fame with his unique style and unmatched charisma. In 1972, he founded New Japan Pro Wrestling, NJPW, which became one of the most influential wrestling organizations in the world. Known for blending athleticism with showmanship, Inoki blurred the line between sport and spectacle, captivating audiences and elevating wrestling status in Japan and beyond. One of the defining moments of his career came in 1976, when he faced boxing legend Muhammad Ali in a groundbreaking match that bridged wrestling and martial arts. Though controversial, the event is now seen as a pivotal moment in the evolution of modern mixed martial arts. Outside the ring, Inoki also made his mark in politics, serving in Japan's House of Councilors, where he worked to promote international goodwill. His lifelong dedication to wrestling, innovation, and mentorship inspired generations of athletes. Antonio Inoki's fighting spirit and larger-than-life presence continue to influence the world of combat sports, ensuring his legacy lives on as both a pioneer and a global icon. Andre the Giant, born André René Roussimoff on May 19, 1946 in Grenoble, France, was a legendary wrestler and actor whose incredible size and personality made him unforgettable. Standing 7 feet 4 inches tall and weighing about 520 pounds, he was famously called the eighth wonder of the world. Andre began wrestling in France during the 1960s, but rose to international fame after joining the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, in the 1970s. With his massive frame and gentle charisma, he became one of wrestling's biggest attractions. Fans loved him for his strength, humor, and larger-than-life presence. One of his most iconic moments came at WrestleMania 3 in 1987, when Hulk Hogan managed to body slam him in front of a roaring crowd, an event that became one of wrestling's most memorable scenes. Outside the ring, Andre found success in acting, most notably playing Fezzik, the kind-hearted giant in The Princess Bride, 1987. His warmth and charm on screen won over audiences just as easily as his power did in the ring. Behind the fame, Andre lived with acromegaly, a rare growth disorder that caused his extraordinary size and eventually contributed to his passing at just 46 years old. Despite his struggles, Andre the Giant remains a beloved figure, celebrated not only for his physical might, but for his generosity, humor, and the joy he brought to millions around the world. William Peter Charles Ospreay, born on May 7, 1993, in Havering-atte-Bower, England, has become one of the most captivating and influential figures in modern professional wrestling. Standing at 1.85 meters tall and weighing around 105 kilograms, Ospreay is a living example of what can happen when athleticism, creativity, and perseverance collide. Known around the world simply as Will Ospreay, he has redefined the boundaries of physical performance, blending breathtaking aerial maneuvers with heartfelt storytelling. His matches are more than just exhibitions of athletic skill. They are emotional journeys that draw fans into the very soul of his struggle. From his earliest days performing in small British halls to his current global stardom, Ospreay's path has been filled with triumph and turmoil, sacrifice and success. Yet behind the fame and glory lies a deeply human story, one that includes the pain of injury, the strain of recovery, and the courage to rise stronger after being nearly broken. From a dreaming boy to a wrestling prodigy, Will Ospreay's fascination with wrestling began in his childhood, when he would watch larger-than-life heroes battle it out on television. Those moments planted a dream deep within him, a dream not just to participate in wrestling, but to transform it. He grew up full of energy and imagination, channeling his enthusiasm into movement, storytelling, and risk-taking. As a teenager, he entered the gritty world of British independent wrestling, where the pay was low, the crowds were small, and the work was brutally demanding. Yet this was where he began to shape the foundation of his craft. Trained in environments where every bump on the mat taught resilience, Ospreay developed a style that was both revolutionary and dangerous. His signature acrobatics, jaw-dropping flips, gravity-defying dives, and twisting maneuvers made him a sensation in local circuits. People began to see that Ospreay wasn't just another performer. He was an innovator, a boundary breaker, someone redefining what was physically possible inside the ring. By his early 20s, his talent was undeniable. His performances in promotions like Revolution Pro Wrestling, Rev Pro, and Pro Wrestling Guerrilla on PWG showcased his fearlessness and creativity. Each move told a story, each leap carried emotion. It wasn't long before international eyes noticed his brilliance. His entrance into New Japan Pro Wrestling, NJPW, marked a major turning point in his career. In Japan, Ospreay transformed from an acrobatic prodigy into a complete performer, one capable of mixing emotional depth with athletic artistry. His evolution from a young, risk-taking flyer to a masterful storyteller marked him as one of the sport's most promising stars. Global stardom and the price of perfection. Once in NJPW, Ospreay quickly rose through the ranks, winning over audiences with his combination of grace and ferocity. He captured multiple championships, including the IWGP Junior Heavyweight and IWGP World Heavyweight titles, feats that placed him among the elite. His rivalries with Kazuchika Okada, Kota Ibushi, and Shingo Takagi became legendary, not only for their athletic spectacle, but for their emotional intensity. Fans marveled at how Ospreay's movements seemed almost superhuman, his body twisting and turning in ways that defied logic. He had become the embodiment of modern wrestling, a blend of ballet and battle, artistry and endurance. But while the world saw glory, his body began to bear the burden. Years of punishing his frame with high-risk maneuvers began to take a toll. Each landing sent shockwaves through his neck and spine. Each fall from the ropes carried consequences that few could imagine. The more he gave to wrestling, the more it took from him. His physical conditioning masked a growing fragility beneath the surface. The constant travel, the brutal schedule, and the pressure to perform at perfection began to wear him down. In an industry that rarely stops, Ospreay pushed forward, ignoring the pain until his body finally forced him to listen. The neck injury. The fall that changed everything. In 2021, during a hard-hitting title defense in NJPW, Will Ospreay sustained what would become the most serious injury of his career, a severe neck injury involving two herniated discs pressing dangerously close to his spinal cord. The diagnosis was devastating for someone whose identity was tied to movement, agility, and flight. The idea of being grounded was soul-crushing. Doctors warned him that continuing to wrestle in his condition could result in permanent damage or even paralysis. For the first time in his life, Ospreay faced the terrifying possibility of an ending he wasn't ready for. He later revealed the immense pain and fear he experienced during this period. The stiffness in his neck, the numbness that ran through his arms, and the headaches that made even daily life difficult were constant reminders of his vulnerability. Wrestling, the thing that had always given him strength, had now become the very source of his suffering. Forced to step away from the ring, Ospreay entered one of the darkest chapters of his life. Without the crowds, the adrenaline, and the constant motion, he was left with silence. A silence filled with doubt, frustration, and fear. But beneath the despair, there was a flicker of determination that refused to die. Ospreay decided that if there was any chance of recovery, he would give it everything he had. The road back would be long and excruciating, but giving up was never an option for him. The long road to recovery and rehabilitation was both physical and emotional torture. Every day was a test of patience, endurance, and faith. Ospreay spent months in physical therapy, relearning how to move without pain and how to rebuild the strength he had lost. His workouts were no longer about pushing limits, but about understanding them. There were moments when progress seemed invisible, when every small gain felt overshadowed by frustration and fatigue. Yet he continued, driven by love for his craft and a burning will to return. Over time, Ospreay began to regain control of his body. The process changed him, not just physically, but philosophically. When he finally returned to wrestling, it was with a new sense of perspective. He had evolved, not just as an athlete, but as a person. Gone was the reckless performer who would risk everything for a moment of spectacle. In his place stood a wiser, more deliberate artist who valued longevity and storytelling as much as athleticism. He redefined his style, relying more on technical precision, emotional pacing, and strategy. The once purely aerial artist had now become a complete craftsman. However, the scars remained. Ospreay continues to manage chronic neck stiffness and lingering pain. He admits that every match carries a whisper of fear, that one wrong move could end everything. Yet that awareness has become a source of power rather than paralysis. He now wrestles with purpose, cherishing each moment in the ring as a gift rather than a given. His resilience stands as a powerful example of what it means to fight for one's passion despite the odds. The financial and professional toll of injury. In professional wrestling, injuries don't just sideline performers physically, they affect their livelihoods. During his months away from the ring, Ospreay faced the financial realities of being an athlete whose income is tied to performance. Without matches, sponsorships, or merchandise boosts, financial uncertainty loomed large. Though his reputation and fan base offered some stability, the absence of steady work meant that his financial plans had to adjust dramatically. The pressure wasn't just monetary, it was emotional. Watching others perform, headline shows, and continue building momentum while he was forced to recover tested his patience and self-worth. Yet, Ospreay's dedication to his recovery and his reputation for professionalism paid off. When he made his comeback, the world noticed. In 2023, he officially joined All Elite Wrestling, AEW, marking a new era in his career. The move not only provided financial stability, but also creative fulfillment. AEW offered him the freedom to tell stories his way, to wrestle when healthy, and to work within a system that valued both safety and artistry. His arrival instantly elevated the company's global prestige, and Ospreay quickly became one of AEW's top stars, winning championships and delivering some of the most talked-about matches of his career. Still, his financial experience during injury underscored a painful truth shared by many wrestlers. Even global stars are not immune to the economic pressures of their profession. Ospreay's story highlights the need for greater support systems within the wrestling world, where performers' health, recovery, and financial well-being are protected as fiercely as their entertainment value. The mental battle behind the comeback. The physical recovery was only one part of Ospreay's journey. The mental recovery was just as demanding. He has spoken openly about the emotional toll of injury, the isolation of rehabilitation, and the anxiety that comes with returning to a physically demanding profession. The fear of re-injury and the weight of expectations were constant companions. For someone whose confidence was once built on fearlessness, learning to live with caution was a humbling process. Yet through the darkness, Ospreay found clarity. His time away allowed him to reflect on what truly mattered: his health, his relationships, and his purpose. He credits his partner, fellow wrestler Alex Windsor, for being a pillar of support, reminding him of his worth beyond wrestling. This emotional grounding gave him new perspective. He learned to find balance, to push hard, but also to rest when needed, to perform with passion, but to live with awareness. Today, Ospreay speaks openly about wellness and the importance of respecting one's physical limits. He encourages younger wrestlers to train smarter, recover longer, and understand the consequences of constant overexertion. His honesty has made him not only a role model, but also a voice for change in an industry often built on silence about pain. The man beyond the spotlight. Behind the superstar persona lies a man who has grown through struggle. Ospreay is admired not only for his skill, but for his authenticity. He has shown fans that vulnerability is not weakness, it is courage. His openness about his injuries, fears, and personal growth resonates deeply in a world that often glorifies toughness over truth. He continues to evolve, not just as a performer, but as a human being who understands that every victory carries a cost and every setback carries a lesson. Legacy, resilience, and current status. As of 2025, Will Ospreay stands as one of AEW's cornerstone talents and one of the most respected wrestlers on the planet. His style has matured, less about reckless flight and more about measured excellence. His matches remain mesmerizing, filled with emotional storytelling and creative brilliance. Though the pain in his neck occasionally reminds him of his mortality, it also fuels his gratitude for every opportunity he gets to perform. He now uses his platform to guide younger talent, emphasizing not only how to succeed in wrestling, but how to survive it. Financially stable, professionally fulfilled, and personally grounded, Ospreay's life now reflects balance, a rare equilibrium between passion and preservation. Conclusion: the strength of a survivor. While Ospreay's journey is more than a tale of athletic achievement, it is a story of human endurance. He has soared to unimaginable heights, fallen into darkness, and clawed his way back to light. His battle with a near career-ending neck injury tested every part of his being, but it also revealed his deepest strength, the refusal to give up. Today, Ospreay stands as a symbol of resilience and reinvention, proving that true greatness is not about avoiding pain, but about rising above it. From the young dreamer in Essex to the global icon who continues to inspire millions, Ospreay's legacy is one of courage, evolution, and undying spirit. His flight may be more careful now, but it carries greater meaning. Each move, each match, each breath a reminder that even when the body bends, the spirit can still soar.